Yells.
What is up, YouTube? It's Ubu the Tech Guru coming straight at you. How is everybody doing? I'm doing fantastic. Oh, yes, I am. I'm exhausted, I'll give you that. But I am doing fantastic. Man, that word has a lot of profanity in it. I just realized that. I need to be probably more cautious about that due to my probably somewhat younger audience. But, and that's no dig to, to the younger audience. I really appreciate all of the subscribers that I have. And in fact, I've been able to game with one of my younger subscribers lately, and he's a really cool guy, really mature for only being 14. Give him a quick little shout out. His name is his gamer tag is Master Jacob, and his YouTube channel is a really cool name, I thought, or it's pretty unique. It's Super Jelly Taco, I think. I think that's what it is, but I don't know if he's got any videos, but he did tell me that's what his channel was, and he always leaves comments on my videos. And there's just a quick shout out to him because I've been playing some Crysis 3 with him, and I've been having a blast, and he's a really mature, younger, subscriber of mine. So, moving on. As you can see, I believe I'm using the Rhino a few points during this game, but a lot of it, I believe, is the Scarab Mod 2. But this is a new map, which I told my subscribers I would bring you new map gameplay from the Lost Island DLC. And this map is called Crossing. Basically because there's some creek crossings through the map. And but today's video is going to be about the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 known facts. I thought I would just go through each of the known facts that are currently have pretty much been outed already by either Microsoft or Sony, and just kind of run through each of the things that I've noticed, and based on the research that I've done. And the first one is a pretty big known fact, which is had a lot of people up in arms, is the price difference. Now, it's been advertised at E3 that the PlayStation 4 will cost $399, which is just completely shocking. Because how many years ago was the PlayStation 3 brand new? Was it like $599? I mean, $600. And now you're coming up with next-gen technology that's $200 cheaper. I don't know how Sony pulled that off, but somehow they did. And the Xbox, which is by Microsoft, is going to be releasing for $499, which again, I'm kind of shocked by that. So Sony does have a leg up as far as the price. $399 versus $499. So that is a big difference. I mean, when people start looking into getting a new console, they have to keep in mind about any particular accessories that they're going to want, like headsets, which normally cost $100 or more if you want a decent one. So that $100 might really bite Microsoft in the ass when it comes down to it. We'll have to wait and see. So that was fact number one. The next fact is the subscription price, or like their online services. How much do they cost? PlayStation 4 will require $50 annual subscription for online multiplayer, and the Xbox One will require a $60 annual subscription for all their online services. So I believe Sony provides a lot of their PlayStation Plus stuff for free, and a lot of their video, or I believe PlayStation Plus is what costs $50 annually a year. I guess I'm not really sure. I shouldn't even speak on it. But I read something on Twitter today that said that a lot of their video services on PlayStation are not part of PlayStation Plus. So I think that means they're free. Anybody, please, if you're informed on the PlayStation, let me know down below in the comments. If I'm wrong on this or whatnot. To please let my subscribers, correct me if I'm wrong. I would appreciate that. Pardon me while I light up a cigarette. Alright, moving on. PlayStation 4 versus the Xbox One for the camera price. Now, the PlayStation 4's PlayStation Eye camera will sell for $59. And we all know that the Xbox One Connect 2.0 will come bundled with the system. So maybe that's why the PlayStation 4 is $100 cheaper, because they don't have that the Connect like the Xbox One has bundled with the system. Looking at the extra controller price comparison, the PlayStation 4 will sell additional DualShock 4 controllers for $59 each. The Xbox One will sell additional controllers, but I don't believe the price has been documented yet or outed yet. So if anybody is aware of the price for an extra an extra Xbox One controller, let me know down below in the comments. I would appreciate that. All right, and then moving on, the region locking comparison. The PlayStation 4 will not feature any game or console region locking, so that is another huge plus on the Sony side, on the PlayStation 4 side. Big bonus there, and we all know that people have been up in arms that the Xbox One will feature full game and console region locking. So, and people are up in arms about used games, policies and all that, and selling that, and I'll touch on that a little bit later on in the video. Next, we have exclusive titles for each system. Now, the PlayStation 4 has 4 exclusive launch titles, which are Drive Club, Kingdom Hearts 3, Killzone Shadow Fall, and Infamous Second Son. The Xbox One has exclusive launch titles including Halo. I'm not even sure about that one, actually. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Forza Motorsport 5, Dead Rising 3, and Killer Instinct. So those are each obviously exclusive titles, unique to each of the different consoles. Now the next comparison is about the used games policy comparison. Apparently the PlayStation 4 will fully allow resale, rental, and lending of disc copy games, whereas the Xbox One will only allow resale through selected vendors with limited lending of games. And I think that's really still up in the air on how it's going to work when you borrow a game from a friend. I believe it's going to be, when you install the game to your Xbox One, it's going to be tied to your gamer tag. So it'll be interesting, for the MLG and the Call of Duty tournaments that are, in various locations, that people will now definitely need to bring their gamer tag with them to be able to play the Call of Duty game, that they own on that particular console. And it's interesting to think also about the online requirements, which is actually what I was going to touch on next. The PlayStation 4 will allow you to play the games offline indefinitely, so there's really no issue there. The Xbox One will allow you to play games offline for up to 24 hours only. And in fact, I saw, I don't know who had put it up on Twitter, but there was a hilarious little YouTube video of like 60 seconds where one of the Microsoft executives, basically said that if you don't have internet, that your solution would be the Xbox 360 because that's an offline device. And the guy from GameSpot interviewing him was like, wait, so that's your answer to somebody that doesn't have, always internet activity or connectivity, is to get the Xbox 360? And he's like, well, that's an offline console. If you want the Xbox One, you're going to need connectivity. So that is something that's really been, the community's been pretty much up in arms about. The backwards compatibility. The PlayStation 4 does not natively support PS3 games, but may be able to download or stream them in the future. The Xbox One does not natively support Xbox 360 games, but you may be able to download or stream them in the future. And I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there about the hardware comparisons, so I don't really want to go into that. So hopefully you guys, found this video beneficial and you learned something new about all of the known facts so far about the PS4 and the Xbox One. Please leave me a rating. It takes a second to click that like button or dislike button. It always does kind of amaze me when I have a video with 100 to 200 views and only 10 likes. I don't know what the other 190 people or the other 90 people are doing, if they just simply forget to rate the video, or maybe they don't like it but they don't want to dislike it because they didn't dislike it, which I guess is understandable if you don't do a rating at all. But I really would appreciate a rating, and a comment is always desired. I love comments. I love interacting with you guys, because that's what it's all about, providing you guys with content that you enjoy. So that's about all I got. Until next time, I will see you on the battlefield.
Ubu out.